Hey YouTube, it's Weird Paul, the original vlogger, and I'm here today with a very special vlog. In 1983, before my family got a video camera, I spent all of my time typing programs into the Commodore 64 computer. Most of these programs were put on this floppy disk, simply titled Paul. About 20 years ago, in 1993, my brother borrowed this disk from me, and then it went missing for 10 years. Then one day, my brother-in-law was sitting on my mother's couch and he felt something down inside the couch. So he reached in and he pulled it out, and it was this floppy disk. So I took it home and I tried to load it, but alas, the years of being in the couch had taken their toll, and the computer simply said, "File not found." Another 10 years passed, and now it's 2013. I'd given up on this disk long ago. I thought it got erased. But then I read online that you sometimes could clean dirty disks and then they will load again. So, using this vintage disk drive cleaner that I found at the thrift store, I wiped some of the dirty dirt off of this disk. And when I tried to load it again, all the files came up. It works. For the first time in 20 years, I could see what these programs were again. So let's take a look at what's on here. First of all, I was programming some of my own sprites. Sprites are the images that you see in video games. Let's take a look at my Pac-Man sprite. Okay, let's take a look at this gorf sprite. I actually programmed this from some book or magazine. Are you just gonna sit there? Not gonna move or anything, are you? So sometimes I would get computer magazines that had programs in them and I would type them all in. But occasionally I would change them just a little. Like this balloon popping game that I retitled Barf Balloons. And this game, where you try to blow a horn, but I made it a fart-a-horn. Now here's a program that makes random poems, but I put some of my own words in. Softly my fart flew under a barfy building. Oh, let's try another one. Carefully my fart wobbled right at a barfy car. Oh, come on! Sometimes these programs were already weird enough without me changing them. Like this one, where you pick the flavors for your own ice cream cone. Sometimes it adds hot fudge even though you didn't ask for it. Here's an educational game. What number comes after 3? Okay, that would be 4. Oh cool, a screwed up piano. I got drunk at Chuck E. Cheese. I also made my own text-based games. This one is based on The Empire Strikes Back. You're Luke Skywalker. Looks like I lost. It says, you see Vader's lightsaber hit your neck. Looks like I took some liberties with the original story. I also made my own Dungeons & Dragons game called Against Tiamat, where you go up against the chromatic dragon. One item you had to find was a Zorn finger. How quaint. And I made my own version of the 1983 movie War Games. After you put in the password Joshua, you can play global thermonuclear war. The game ends with both sides annihilated. How chilling. Occasionally, I would get a computer magazine with a very long video game program in it. Sometimes it would take hours to type the whole thing in. This one's called Goblin. Okay, here we go. Oh! Alright, try this again. Here we go. Oh, come on! Apparently, I once scored 3,500 points on this game. I have no idea how. Let's try another one. This one's called Guided Missile. What? I hit that! Let's check that again. Oh man, I definitely hit that. This is like a message from my 13-year-old self of the past. It's like if you wrote down what you were like when you were 13, and then you lost the paper for 30 years, and then you found it again and read it. There are 68 programs on this disk, and there are only 6 of them that still won't load. So if you guys want to see more, all you gotta do is like this video and comment below on the video and let me know that you want to see more, and maybe I'll make another video and show you some more. That's all for today. Thanks, YouTube. After you put in the password Joshua, you can play global